Yo, 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 what's good, YouTube? Oh, why are we on the 1 minute chart? What? I don't trade the 1 minute. Anyway. Wait, what? Whatever. Oh, I guess that's what I was looking at earlier. Alright, guys, so we're looking at gold. It's 7:33 a.m. East Pacific Central Standard Time. I don't know things. Anyway, we're looking at gold. And it's been a while, so I mean, there is this demand that we're tapping into. What the hell? S&P, get out of here. Go somewhere. I pretty much only trade gold, so we don't need to look at that. There is this kind of demand here that we're looking at tapping into, but the only issue is it's been a really long time, and yeah, we could go to the 15 minutes, see what's popping. It seems to line up with the 15-minute demand, so maybe we'll just try to catch a 15-minute setup here. That being said, we got 10 more minutes until this trade could potentially even pop off for real. And that just means we finna be waiting. And yeah, I guess I'll just talk about some things, because I don't know. Today is October 6th. It's Monday. If you're just now getting here, I do these Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. I don't trade Wednesdays. If I do, I definitely won't be going live. Same thing with Fridays. Just not trying to overwork myself. Also, a lot of people ain't gonna just tap in every single day anyway. So, we just try to not, like I said, overwork. Work smarter, not harder. Recently I did a tattoo on myself. That's something. And it was big. It's funny too because I'm new to tattooing. I've done a couple, literally almost a few years ago. It was in 2023. I did 2 tattoos, and I have had no practice prior to that. I just grabbed the gun and started tatting. So that one, my first one I ever did was actually on myself also. And that was on my left thigh. Then the next one I did was on my girlfriend at the time, and that was on her ankle. She did say there was some biting, some pain and that. And at the time too, my process was really bad. I'm surprised none of us got infections. Both our tattoos came out fine though. And yeah, so recently though, I did buy a tattoo kit on Temu for $20, which people will probably be like, I don't trust it. And yeah, I was kind of like that too. But either way it goes, I still I was doodling on my arm. I wrote "fuck that" on my leg. And I don't like any of these tattoos, so they're all gonna get covered up once I practice some more. But I figured I would start with my leg. The cover up on my leg is a lot easier. The one on my arm is gonna be tough because I'm not gonna be able to stretch the skin. I'm not gonna, there's gonna be awkward angles. It's gonna be a lot of pain because I remember when I was just doing this, it hurt. And then even there, the whole stretching the skin thing is going to be a big problem. I can tell because there was some it vibrates your skin, and I kind of got one of my lines just didn't come out straight, and in fact it doesn't even connect. The bottom of the E is not even connected to the top of the E. We got Spider-Man right here. Really bad girl logo. If you're familiar with skating, I skateboard, so skate brand. I was thinking which one should I do? Death Wish. I just went with girl. And it doesn't look like a girl. I mean, it looks like a very bad version, I guess. We still got 7 minutes in this candle. I wrote hip hop on my forearm. Yeah, this Ninja Turtle looking dude. I'm gonna actually turn it into a Ninja Turtle. It's not a Ninja Turtle yet. It's just like a blank faced person. Excuse me, no hair, no nose. So I think it could be a Ninja Turtle. But yeah, you know, still go check me out on BandLab if you want to hear the music at The Real Kingdrick. That's The Real, spelled The Real. And then Kingdrick, spelled KINGDRICK. That's my government name. If you don't know, now you know. Even though this channel is called King Trades Futures. And yeah, I know a lot of people might be here for the trading. You might be here for something else. Just because I don't have a lot of people here at all anyway. So if people start coming in, it might be for multiple things, because these days I just market my account as being like just me. I'm just being me on here, okay? So I'm not trying to like stay in the trading niche. I'm just talking about whatever the fuck I want to talk about, honestly. If you come around here, you'll see that. But yeah, so I'm sitting in my homegirl's car right now. I'm looking at these charts. I'm doing this live stream, and yeah, so I got this $20 Temu tattoo gun, and I was watching. It's funny because I was watching a video on like, I've been watching a lot of stuff on tattooing and stuff like that, and just trying to like get my techniques and just study and, you know, understand the process. And I did a tattoo on my homegirl recently, so actually I've done 4 tattoos. Hers being the 3rd. And I don't consider all these doodles tattoos. I don't even consider the fuck that on my leg a tattoo. Because I was just doodling. I was just trying to get the feel for the rotary pen. And yeah, my review on it though, I don't have no problems with it. I mean, adjusting your needle depth is not really possible on that gun. You're pretty much locked in at 2 millimeters or whatever, or something like that, 3 millimeters max. And that's with it twisted all the way out. Then if you can go lower than that, but you can't go higher than that. I would say you're locked in at 2 millimeters for real. With it all the way out. But yeah, I was watching this video and it was talking about like, oh, you know, if you're going to tattoo yourself for the first time, start with something small. Start with like the top of your thigh. It's a really good spot. You could stretch the skin. Don't start on your arms. Basically, I broke every rule this guy was talking about. He was saying like, try not to do anything on the side of your legs because it's going to be hard to get a angle on the tattoo. Don't do anything on the inner thigh. I broke all of these rules. I put a full pager on my thigh, and it definitely curves into the inner part of the thigh. And the reason that is though is because I was also trying to cover up the fuck that tattoo, and there was really only one spot of the tattoo that I wanted to do where it would cover it up once it's complete. I've only done the line work. I haven't filled it. The line work took me 5.5 hours. So, yeah, and of course it hurts, but it's gonna hurt even more to fill it. So I'm gonna just order some numbing cream, and I need to get some new needles also, because the ones I got that came with the kit, they're gonna take a really long time to do. Like, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna order some new needles, get the numbing cream, and lock in and try to get it all done in one sitting. Let's see. Yeah. But it's been a few days. It's day 3. It's healing all right. I'll even show you guys. I think I could turn this camera around. Boom. So that's what we got. Heavy on the thank you God is what it says. Oh, what is going on? Okay, yeah. It says heavy on the thing. Let me turn off rotation. Okay, boom. Heavy on the thank you God. It's a thigh piece, and here's the part that I was trying to cover up. As you can see, the G is gonna have a little tail, but that's fine. That's fine. I really like how it came out. This is literally from a $20 rotary pen. So, I mean, honestly, I don't think it's that big a deal because when you think about it, in jail they do tattoos and they're probably using some shit like a fucking toothbrush, a hair clipper, motor, and just some wire, right? So, I mean, it got the job done. You feel me? This at least is made for tattooing. There was a couple spots where I think I got a little blowout. Like 1, 2, 3. Like I guess you could say 4, 5. But they're not crazy. It's not like a whole line got blown out or nothing like that. It's literally like little dots where I guess like my hand speed probably was inconsistent and the needle just got caught in my skin and and I tried to like push past it. There were some times I even seen the needle like literally plucking my skin up. Which sounds like it hurts, but it wasn't that bad. Okay, boom. I think we're gonna get a trade here. I'm going in. We have a $300 balance, so I'm gonna go in with. I might just do a 0.2. See how much that's gonna cost us. Stop loss down here. We're looking at like this is gonna be a pretty expensive trade, but it's all right. Let's go. We're gonna get the break of the candle. We're gonna get that break. You're gonna fill us in. So where we're at, we're waiting on a break of this candle that just rejected the zone really well. I like this rejection, and we're gonna go for a 1-to-1. What's gonna happen? Oh, we got the break. Okay, so boom, we're gonna place our stop loss right below this candle, risking 121. And I like to be a little more accurate when it comes to my TP placement. My stop loss is kind of like as long as it's mostly where it needs to be. So sorry, my face is all up in the camera, but I got to get this right. Okay, so we're looking at 5.68 points or something like that. So about 39, 38, 10. Okay, so we'll put, just so I can remember that, 39, 38, 10. Here, we'll edit this. And instead of 10, I'll do like 0.7 because I know my thing was a little higher. And we'll place our TP right there for $109. And let's see if we can't hit this trade. Oh, I kind of don't even want to sit around and watch. But yeah, this is where we're at with it. Price is well below the 13 EMA, so I kind of don't like that. But yeah, I kind of don't like that. I mean, but you can see even up here, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to fail because right here we tapped into this demand and price gave us a break of the candle and it didn't even push. It fell. You would have got stopped out. So ideally, we would like a move. Also, though, that was like not an ideal time for me to be trading. So that's another thing I kind of could see if price does retest that 13 EMA. We could be in a good amount of profit and we could even hit our TP pretty quickly or around that same time that it does. Yeah. Either way, it's Monday, guys, so we're just gonna see what happens. I don't hate this trade. I mean, if you look at this range we're in, we're at the bottom of the range. We're buying at the bottom of the range. So everything kind of looks clean. If we get stopped out, we just get stopped out. You know what I mean? That's why you don't risk the whole pot. I'm risking about a third of my account right now, and third and some change, but that's okay. Don't risk money you can't afford to lose. I can't afford to. This ain't even an actual live account, I'm gonna be honest. But whenever I do trade my live accounts, which more often than not I do, the only reason I'm not trading a live account this week right now is because last week I blew my account. Well, I didn't blow it. Let me not say that. I made $100 on a $200 account, and I withdrew the $100, and then I ended up losing $100 over the course of a couple days, or it might have just been one day. I kind of went on tilt, and so I just broke even on the account. I withdrew the rest of my funds and just called it. I bought a Top Step funded account, and I blew that in one day. That I did blow. I blew the hell out of that account. And I was just being kind of undisciplined, not wanting to wait and be patient. And that's the whole thing with funded accounts. It's like, you have to be patient with them. You know what I'm saying? They have their payout stipulations and stuff like that. That's why I really like trading live, because you could withdraw your profits that same day. And personally, that's how I want to stick to it. But I also just didn't want to stop trading. Didn't want to like have gaps in my live stream. So I just went and got the funded account. But it is what it is. Right now, I'm trading a demo account just to keep the live stream going. But when I get paid, I'll load up another $200, and I'll be trading live or whatever. I don't want to go get the funded account. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's a lot of discipline. It feels like until you get to that point of consistent payouts, it's just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe when I have enough money in my live account, or just built up, that I could like sit on for a little bit, I will go back to the funded route, so I'm not risking my own money or as much of my own money. But I don't know, it's hard. I personally love being able to withdraw my account or my profits that same day, so that's why I prefer the live accounts. This trade is moving. We got 10 minutes in the candle still. I wonder if we're going to hit TP in one candle. As you can see, we're up $60. Now, a lot of people could close it right now, and you wouldn't be wrong for that. I mean, you'd be kind of cutting your trade short, and in that case, you would probably have to build a habit out of that. I would say don't build a habit out of that, so you could just get used to letting your trades run. I think we could shrink that stop loss a little bit. Make sure it's still under the candle. Yeah, okay. But I mean, it's looking good right now. Price could come all the way back down, stop us out, and that's where you feel like, oh fuck, I was up so much, and then I just let it turn around on me. So I mean, maybe we want to monitor this on the 5-minute, but personally, I'm gonna just let it at least go to TP. If anything, once we hit TP1, I might remove my take profit, and once price gets up there, I might just take off half of the position, lock in $50, and leave the rest running up until the overall highs. But we do got to be careful, because this right here up here is the all-time high. All-time high right here. Uh, yeah, I don't really know what to say. I guess I'll put some music on. Normally I would have music on. Come on, gold. Do your thing. As long as your thing is hitting that TP. So right now we're floating 80, 90, 80, like you say, $85. And we're running into that 15-minute 13 EMA, which could show us some resistance. I mean, we're getting really close in just this one candle. This is a demo account, so I don't really feel like attached to it, but I still practice how I play, you know what I mean? So I might just, like I said, take this TP off, and once price gets up there, close half of the position, maybe even 2/3 of the position, and this is a 0.2, so that'll be about, we're looking at maybe 0.12 of it, and leave like a 0.8 running. Look, see that? We're seeing meeting some resistance here. Now, if I let this, I don't know if I let this trade go red. Times like this, when we get so close and then price pulls all the way back to your entry, I would just close it and call it a day. Like, capital preservation is the name of the game. If you don't have any capital, you don't have an account to trade. So I did not have that mentality with my funded account. That's why I blew it. I was just, because that's my thing with the funded accounts, I just be trying to rush through the combine and then rush to that payout, and it's just hard. It's hard to stay disciplined. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you're, it's not that like I'm looking for like instant gratification, but again, if I make some money today, I want to be able to use that money today. You know what I mean? Looks like we're getting close to that TP. Price could push a little higher. Boom, just like that. I'm going to go ahead and close, like I said, 0.12. Boom, just locked in $60. And now I'm going to move my stop to break even. Set a TP maybe up here. Let's see if we can't get that. It's like a 1 to 2. So that's all I really got, though. I might post about it on my story later, but for right now, I'm kind of done with the live. We've been on this live for how long? Where's the dot? It's been 23 minutes, so hopefully this provided some value to you. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Feel free to hit me up on Instagram at King Trades Futures. I'm definitely, trying to help the community, so I'll be open to answering questions. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys.